$5 holla. You know, if you can find your shade, I think you'd enjoy it. Hey guys, it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here with my weekly makeup basket. How you guys doing? What's happening? I just did my hair and makeup, and I used my Conair hair waver that I talked about last week, and I did do like a fast get ready with me and demo of my hair that's on my Instagram, so check it out if you missed it. It's really fast, but you get an idea of what's happening, especially because the products I used in that I talked about a lot last week in the weekly makeup basket, so go check out that basket if you missed it. But today we are going to shop the stash, pick out products for the upcoming week. But before we do that, I wanted to tell you guys my plan around palettes for 2020. So typically I have put palettes in project pans, like my yearly project pans, and I don't want to do that this year. I just it's too much to focus on one palette. So what I have decided to do is I'm going to use a palette for a month, and I'm going to alternate face and eye. So in the months that I pull a face palette, I won't pull any other face products that month. I will only focus on the one face palette, but then eyeshadow palettes, I can pull as many as I want and switch them out and do whatever I want with them. And then the next month I will do eyeshadow palette, so then I will only use that one eyeshadow palette, nothing else, maybe like singles or something like that, but no other palettes. And then I can switch up my face products and use whatever I want. That way I'm using up a lot of products. One of my problems, or I think reasons I don't like painting a palette for a full year, is I feel like so much of my other palettes get neglected because I'm focusing on one product. So I think this way will allow me to get use out of all my palettes and really enjoy them and create like a relationship with them, you know. And also allow me to have that variety through the year as well. I was watching Jam Beauty's Jammy Awards for 2019, and one thing I appreciated about the makeup she showed is it was super used and worn out, and you could really tell that she loved it. A lot of product awards, the makeup looks brand new. And I have products here that look brand new, so I want to dive in and just enjoy them. So for this month, we are going to do a face palette. It's actually the one I pulled last week, which is the Too Faced Natural Face Palette. And I'm already gotten so much use out of it. I had bought this sometime last year, and I think I paid full price for it because I really wanted it. I can't remember exactly. I'd have to go back to the video of where I hauled it. But it looked brand new basically until this week, and then this week I've really been showing it a lot of love. Funny story about this palette. So you guys know I do fitness. That's my job. That's my career. And when I teach a class, I don't wear makeup because I sweat so much. But recently I said that powder products are okay because foundation doesn't just drip into puddles and stain my clothes. Powders, my skin can breathe through it and it's not dripping everywhere. So Monday I wore the Makeup Forever matte velvet skin powder for my foundation, which I love, by the way. It's a really great powder, worth the hype. Anyways, I did concealer. I did that. I just threw a couple of colors from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I just threw these two in the crease, and then on my face all I had was this palette. So similar to what I did today, I have this color right here, kind of like my contour. Did not use this color today. Mix these two together for the blushes, and then I use this one for the highlight. This highlight has a little bit of an iridescent to it, like a pink shift, so I find it hard to use it every day. But this is what I had on my face. So in class, I'm sweating. When I sweat, y'all, it's like I jumped into a swimming pool sweat. It's not just that cute, oh, I have a glow. No, it's like, Abby, when did you go swimming? I didn't know your class was in a swimming pool. And, okay, so halfway through class, I'm like, I taste cupcakes. And it took me a while, and it hit me because this is such a sweet taste or smell that it's so strong that you can taste it as you put it on. So as it was melting off my face, I was like tasting it in my mouth. So I told my class, I was like, yeah, I'm like eating cupcakes up here, except it's my face makeup. So gross. So I will not be wearing this to the gym again. So gross. So if I decide to wear makeup again for my workout days, I'll just reach over and grab something else. But yeah, I'm gonna use this for the month, which we're in week 2. Well, I guess week 2, so I only have a couple more weeks with it. So we're gonna keep this. This will be the palette of the month. And then everything else that we pulled last week we'll put away. I did really enjoy the Jaclyn Hill palette. It is what's on my eyes right now. Honestly, I think this row of shimmers is my favorite. And I think like these 8 right here are like my favorite in the palette. Some of these other colors, I think they're just not as pretty so far. Like I haven't created as many looks with this as I could have, but like this is the color that's on my lid, and it just like is so shiny and bright and pops. And some of these other ones I think maybe are just a little too dark for me, but I'll learn to play with it a little bit more. But I think like these neutrals is why this palette is so popular, because it's so easy to get just like a simple eye look that's no fuss, but then you have options to make it like a little more intense, you know what I mean? So alright, we're gonna put that back. We're gonna put back the rest of the products from last week's makeup basket, and then we're gonna pull products for the upcoming week. Also, if you notice products are missing from my collection, that's because up here are Project Pan items. Those videos will be coming to you next week and the week after. It's coming. It's coming. So yeah, if you notice products are missing, it's because they're up there. So alright, so if you want to see me shop my stash, then just keep watching. Here we go. You guys know I've already rearranged all of this. Alright, so we're going to start with face products. So I want to start with primer. Last week we had the No Problem by Touch in Sol. Really enjoy it. I think it's pretty similar to this Revlon Photo Finish. Yeah, so I want to pull out, I used this Catrice one a couple weeks ago a lot, and I did enjoy it, but why don't we go in with a classic Ole Hendrickson. This is the Banana Bright Face Primer. We'll pull this for the week. Alright, and then for concealer, we actually pulled 3 last week, and I did enjoy using all of them. We had the Makeup Revolution, which was the Conceal and Hydrate, CoverGirl, True Blend Undercover, and then the e.l.f. Camo. So I want to actually put these 2 back and go ahead and pull. I have 2 of the e.l.f. camos. They're just different colors. So this darker one is medium peach, and this lighter one is fair beige. I really want to get the hydrating one. That's on my wish list of items to purchase, but until then, let's go ahead and enjoy the original 16-hour camo concealer. I think this stuff is great. It's $5, $5 holla. You know, if you can find your shade, I think you'd enjoy it. Alright, and then for foundation, I pulled a couple last week. I pulled the CoverGirl True Blend and then the L'Oreal Lumi. Enjoyed those a lot. I'm kind of curious if I'm closer to my winter colors, so why don't we go ahead and pull just a couple options, some things that I haven't pulled in a little while. So we'll go Laura Mercier Flawless Lumiere foundation. This is a Radiance foundation. Y'all, Laura Mercier is over at the Ulta now. Yes, get some points, enjoy the little Laura. I love it. So we will pull this, and actually let me pull the Born This Way. This one is from Too Faced and it's in the color Warm Nude. This is too dark for me by myself, but it might do well with mixing if this is too light for me, because I think they're like that same runny consistency. So we'll see if I can get away with this by itself, but if not, we'll have this as a backup. And y'all, this is like such a random foundation selection for me. Usually I'm pretty standard to what I pick, or maybe I'm panning something. So we will enjoy these for the week. Okay, another No Project Pan week's got us living outside the box. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, and then we need a setting powder. So let me move you down to those. Okay, so last week we used Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal powder. Super, super good powder. Okay, a powder we actually haven't pulled in a while together is the number 7. This is the Perfect Light Loose Setting Powder. I actually, I think the year before last, used up a full one of these and then repurchased this last year, and ever since I repurchased it I haven't used it as much because I get so stuck on some of these other ones. So let's go ahead and give this one some love for the week. Obviously I like it if I used a full one up, so let's give it some love. That will be our setting powder for the week. And what do we need? Okay, since we're doing this palette for the month, we will not need to pull a highlighter or bronzer or blush. Y'all, we're gonna stick to it. We're gonna stick to it. So we need eyeshadows. Oh man, this is going by fast. Okay, all right, fine. Eyeshadows. Okay, here's my eyeshadow collection, and like I said, I rearranged. I like that I can see everything and things aren't like stacked up on each other. I have a couple of products here. I have the Lancome Drama Liquid Pencil. This is my favorite eyeliner. And then I have basically just all of my eyebrow pencils out. I have 2 from L'Oreal, which is their thick and their thin of their brow stylist, both in blonde. And then I have the chocolate brownie by Too Faced that's in taupe. I like all of these, and I just decided to leave them out and just kind of pick through the week what I want to use. And then the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow. This one is in light. I have been enjoying this as well. And then another pencil that I keep out is the L'Oreal Infallible Nude. So these are ones that are just always with me, always and forever. And then as far as mascaras go, I've been using the Tarte Big Ego mascara. And I've also been using this Hourglass mini sample. I think it might be like the packaging and not so much of like the formula. But like this big chunk of plastic, I don't know if you can really see it, is so close to the wand. Like I can't really get into my lashes. So I'm going to try to mess with it one more week, but I do want to pull actually another mascara. These are all my backup mascaras, and I think I want to, let's just go to Too Faced Better Than Sex. This is one of my favorite mascaras, and actually it's very similar to the Tarte. These two are very similar to each other. They have like the same wand, just that like hourglass wand. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and pull this. I definitely want to use it up before it dries out. I know even like mascaras, even when they're not open, can still dry out if they've been sitting for too long. So one of my goals is to use all of these up before repurchasing new mascara. So that's probably good for 2020, to be honest with you guys. Alright, fine. Eyeshadows. You know what we're going to do. Y'all know what we're doing here. Morphe Jeffree Star. You guys left so many comments raving about this palette in last week's video. So I'm super excited to pull it out this week. I got it for Christmas and I haven't even used it yet. So this is what it looks like. And there we go. She's cute, right? She's cute. So I don't want this plastic thing. Okay. I can't wait to try this pressed glitter. I don't know. I've heard such mixed reviews about pressed glitters like this. But I'm excited to make my own opinion about it. But there's just so much variety in this palette that I can't wait to use it. So that's going to be our palette for the week. Okay, Morphe. 2 weeks in a row. I also heard somebody say in a video that the Jeffree Star and Morphe palette is similar formula to the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette, the one that I had just pulled last week. So I'm kind of curious to see if I feel that way. But yeah, and then this is new to me as well within the last month, and I haven't really used it. So that one of these, or this one, is new to me as well, and I haven't used it. So these ones are going to be up next to try out. But, you know, they're big palettes. Let's not overwhelm ourselves this week, okay? Okay. Alright. Is there anything else that we want to pull? I think that's going to be everything. What? What? Yeah, okay. Here's the setting spray that I'm using for the week, MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. Trying to use it up. It's a little bit older in my collection, and I don't want it to go bad, and I have been enjoying it. So that is the setting spray. Alright guys, here is my basket for the week. We are pretty simple this week. Didn't pull a whole lot of products. I'm excited to see how I feel about this foundation. Yeah, I think it looks good. It's easy to use and enjoy a small amount of products, especially for just a week. If you're curious about lipsticks, I did my lipstick declutter, but basically I'll just show you. My lipsticks just live right here, which is right behind where I get ready. So I just pull out ones based on how I'm feeling for the day. And I don't pull any out for like the week, if that makes sense. Alright guys, thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Would love to have you. Also, if you're curious about the fitness part of my life, you can go to my website, www.makelifefitllc.com. You can get on my email list. It's free. And then I'll send you like meal prep templates. I'll keep you in the know of what I'm doing. I'll send out free workouts, all that stuff. The link's down below. Sign up for my email and you'll get to stay in the know about the fitness side of me. But if you just like the makeup, then hey, what's up? What's up? You're in the right place. Alright guys, I hope you all have a great day. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!